Hey everybody, it's Mordecai, and sorry about not uploading a video yesterday. I try to upload consistently on Sundays. The reason is I got distracted, and I ended up writing a fic just out of the blue. Wasn't a commission, just happened upon it on Twitter, and that's what I'm going to be talking about today. So, yeah. So I've been following some people on Twitter that also ship HankCon, who are in the Detroit Become Human fandom, because I need more people like that in my life. I can't just be the only person in my life who ships these two, because it's adorable and I need to, like, fanboy about it to somebody or some other people. So just scrolling through my feed, and I saw this idea where it's like, you know, Hank, he's the older person, and human, Connor's an android. He wakes up to Connor, like, making breakfast, and has, like, this record player playing an old 50s song. The song that, like, was in that tweet for the idea, I didn't know, but I know, like, really old music. So I went ahead and I just modified that to, it's the title of the fic, True Love Ways by Buddy Holly. It's a really good love song. It's really cute. And so I just put that into the fic instead of what they wanted. But, I mentioned that. And, I thought it was really wholesome and I wanted to write that because I either write really angsty or hurt comfort fics, or I write really wholesome, fluffy fics. Really no in between. So I was just like, hey, I really like this idea. And, would it be okay if I did it, like, if I wrote it? And so, like, I didn't expect an answer, but they were just like, yes, please do. And I was like, oh, okay. So I let them know that, like, hey, my laptop doesn't work right now, so I write on my phone, but, like, it takes me longer, and, it might be a bit. So just told them that, and they were like, okay, yeah, they understood. And I got this idea from a friend of mine, because I was talking to them about how I was overwhelmed that I couldn't really write like I want to right now. I was able to handwrite it, and I have it right here. And it ended up being 8 pages front and back, and I uploaded it after transferring it from voice to text onto Google Docs on my phone, and then modified that, and, like, edited it and stuff, and then uploaded it to AO3, which will be down in the description below. I'm really proud of how it turned out, because one of the people who were tagged in that fic idea, I think they retweeted it, they replied, and they're just like, this is adorable. I'm just like, thank you, that means a lot, because I've seen stuff that they've written on their timeline, and I believe they upload it to AO3 as well, but I've seen it on their Twitter feed, and it's just so good. I'm like, yes. Because I want to make a name for myself in any of the fandoms that I write for. You know, I would love to be a writer that people, like, recommend and stuff. That's a dream of mine. But yeah, so cool. And, this process took me 7 hours yesterday to write completely. I took breaks in between. And then after I finished it, I believe it took me like an hour and a half or 2 hours to get all on voice to text onto Google Docs, because I used to be an avid reader, which I still was, but, like, with my visual impairment, it's hard for me to read, especially aloud now. And it's been a while since I've read aloud, because don't do that in college. But I just went at my own pace and was able to get it up. I had to, like, modify some of the words and stuff, because I talk fast, I mumble, and I also talk kind of with a northern-ish accent, even though I'm from the South. So sometimes it's just like, I gotta enunciate really well. Like, Hank, because, like, it kept... I don't remember what the word was, but, like, it was not an H. It was just, like, something else. I'm like, no. Gotta redo this. But, that took me 2 hours, and then I uploaded it to AO3, which I'll link in the description below. So yeah. I'm really proud of how that turned out, because it proved to me that I'm able to just... Sorry, my roommate has a dog she's fostering. I just sneezed. Bless you. But it proved to me that I'm able to, you know, just do writing out of the blue, like whether it be a commission or just an idea, that I'm able to just get it done. Like I didn't have a time limit because like they knew that, you know, I didn't really have much to work with, but it wasn't a commission either, so I wouldn't have had a time limit anyway. But I got it done less than 12 hours. And yeah, just love it. And I'm really glad that the person who had the idea responded to me. I didn't expect them to reply to me because, like, you know, they're bigger, I guess, like, as in, like, following. And a more well-known writer. I don't want to compare my writing to theirs because, like, I haven't really read a lot of theirs. The other person who I was talking about earlier, I've read some of their stuff and it's really amazing. But I don't want to compare myself to them because I don't want to, like, make this as, like, a competition. No, I'm a better writer than you in this fandom. Like, that's not what I want to do. And as I said, I wanted to write this, and I don't want to steal any ideas. You know, I wouldn't want that to happen. If I'm not able to write a fic that I want to, that I've, like, kind of fleshed out, but can't really get to write the way I want it to, or I end up just losing interest in, I would want people to ask me if they could take it. And so I try to, you know, do as I would want people to do to me. That was a bit tongue-tied, my bad. But yeah, I'm really glad that is an experience that happened, and hopefully that'll happen more in the future. Even though, like, I have arthritis, so, like, writing on a computer is easier, and, like, I write really fast. But writing this way, like, how I used to when I was in high school, and would just write down fics and stuff and stories in notebooks, it's really nostalgic and cathartic, and I loved it. And I'm probably gonna do this more, like, writing down the fic and then transferring it, even though it's more tedious that way. Kind of like it. So yeah, just, if you're a writer, just be open to, like, different ways that you can get all your ideas down and your stories just plotted out. It really helps. And just taking a step back from what you're used to and doing it in a different way definitely helps. And it definitely helped with the story in general, just because, like, I've been writing really heavy fics lately. I either write hurt, comfort, and angst, or wholesome, no in between. And I've been writing really angsty fics lately for a certain friend as well. So it was nice to just break away and get to do wholesome again. So yeah, hopefully you will check it out, and I will see you in the next video. Love you all, stay safe, bye.